Hey, what's going on? Hope everyone is doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a bait review. So if you're brand new to fishing, I hope you enjoy this first part. Now, if you already have some experience underneath your belt, you can go ahead and skip to this time hack where I just do the fishing and put those baits to a test. So yeah, without further ado, here we go. Alright guys, so the first thing, I'm going to start off with how to rig it. So this is the creature bait. I mean, brush hog, pretty basic. I'm pretty sure we've all seen this. Even though it's not a complete creature bait, it still resembles it pretty. It still has like the same profile. And one of the tricks with these that you want to do that most people don't is tear off these little attachments here. This is going to give it more action. It's going to let these float freely in the water. Now, I don't have like a regular worm hook that you would usually use. I just have the straight hook, but for this demonstration, it'll be work just as well. So just hook it through right until you meet the tip there, feed it, go around. Now most people, they just measure it up and then just hook it right through so the tip of the hook is hiding, so it's weedless. But what you want to do is actually cut it a little short and feed it straight through, so that way it's exposed right now, but when you stretch it back and feed the hook through the worm, you're gonna have still a weedless, but the hook is still exposed. So that way, you guys can see right there, it's just barely in there. So that way that's not gonna completely hide the hook like if it was in here. And you'll get a more successful hookup rate because it's not hiding in here. You don't have to rip it through the bass and pull it out of his mouth, or try and rip it really hard to get it through the bait, because it's already going to be through the bait when you do that. So I just have a simple rig right here. Now what you're going to want to do is, personally, when I'm flipping, I just like to use a spinning rod. It's just easier for me. Now with this, it's going to sink a lot slower because there's more to it, so it's going to sink a lot slower to the tube, and it's going to be a lot more precise and straight down floating motion. It's not going to like go to the left or go to the right. It's just going to go straight up and straight down. So it's more for like, it's better suited for bed fishing when you're trying to profile, like target in and zero in on a bed, and for like if you're trying to get around cover and don't want the bait going everywhere, this is a really good bait for that. Now with the way you want to work it when you're retrieving it is you want to just nice and slow, nice and easy. You want it, it's a creature bait, you gotta remember, so you want it to look and have those creature movements. The creature's gonna move slow like a worm. It's gonna be like very weird, as the name, of course. Creatures are very weird. So you're gonna wanna have it nice and slow, up and down movements, maybe a little twitch here and there, like a little like it's a distress type of twitch, just to get those bass' attention. But for the main part, it's just nice and easy. It's a slow bottom bait that you're looking for those fish that are lower in the water level, and you want to try and use this bait to pull them out of the weeds and get them looking at it. And you just want to try and make it look as real as possible by doing that, but just nice and slow. Let the tentacles on it and the legs do the work for you. You don't want to try and force a bait to do any movements that it wouldn't do, like if it was like actually alive or not, like normal water movements that anything living in the water would do. Now with the tube bait, they actually have hooks specifically for this. I'll put it up right here, but I don't have those right now, so we're just going to use the same hook. With these, you want to rig them all the way through and have the hook exposed. Now this guy is actually hollow inside, and this hook is small enough that I can just feed the hook through without it coming out. and just pinch it like so. So you have something like this. Now this is for like not so much cover in the water, kind of open area. Maybe you're fishing rocks or you're fishing just straight up sand. This is a really good bait to get those bass' attention in deeper water. It's a very versatile bait that you can pretty much fish anywhere. Now this one is going to twitch a lot differently. As you can see, it's gonna float back down left or right depending on, you know, how your weight is set up. It's a very sporadic type of bait, but what's really cool about it is you can profile it to the way you want to fish it. So if you're fishing shallow water, you can adjust it accordingly, or deeper water, have it more violent. Personally, I like to fish it violently. I've seemed to get a lot more bites when I give it a nice hard jerk. These hard jerks really give it that presentation that you're seeing, and it just really gets those bass active and wanting to have a reaction strike to it, because there's not too many bait fish that look like this, like a freaking squid or tube looking type deal. So you don't want them to get too much of a good look at it, but just enough that they want to react to it and eat it. Twitches up and down, just hard twitch, let it sit, let it hit the bottom, hard twitch, let it go back down, and just kind of fish it like that. It seems to get me a lot more bites when I'm fishing it like that, and so hopefully it'll work for you guys. And that's gonna be it for this tutorial, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I know there's a bunch of videos out there on this stuff, and it's pretty basic stuff. I just wanted to do my version of it, and I hope you guys learned something from it. Now what I want to actually do is actually go out and test these theories. So I want to actually go out and try and catch fish with these baits, use the same techniques, and see if we can hook into them. The heck? Well, if you guys were curious if they like pink, I guess they do, because like 85% of my tentacles are gone on this tube, so that's interesting. And I haven't gotten hung up on anything yet. We're just out here just working it on the bottom, trying to pull something out of this muddy summer water. Just waiting to snag into something. Oh my god, there's a bass right in front of me. And he ran away. Why do fish, like, why would you not want to eat this delicious free meal? Why do you run away from the bait? What? It's like 20 times smaller than you. What? Come on. There used to be like a 5-pounder that I used to catch him almost every time I fished this spot, because he would just sit right on that little peak right there. He'd just chill. Every time I'd catch him and he'd go back, catch him again, he'd go back again, and I'd catch him again. But now he's gone. He said, oh hell no. Oh, I don't think there's anything in this water. It's very dirty. Does not look full of life, other than like 1 or 2 bluegill and a few cichlids hanging out. But besides that, it's just ugh. So I think we're gonna fish a different spot. Maybe we'll get some better luck. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a plan. All right, let's head to the other one. All right, canal number 2. I love fishing canals. This is so much fun. Now, what's really cool about this canal is not only is it behind my neighborhood, but it also connects to a main canal that goes for like miles. So you have like no idea where these bass could be on a certain day. And the fact that there's miles and miles of these canals all throughout Florida And you can just, there's just one in one of these like smaller canals all the way up here in the back. I just think that's super cool. And they're not just like conjoined at a spillway or somewhere else, which I'm sure they probably are a little bit, but you still get some travelers. And it's so much fun. These guys are awesome. Oh yeah. Bass. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Came out here, pull out clutch. I threw it up against the, oh, he's hooked good. He wasn't going anywhere. I threw it up against the little pipe drain over there. He came out just flying out after it. Yeet. That was awesome. All right. You guys are curious as what I'm using right now. It's a little black and red brush hog, little creature bait. I did it nice and slow once I cast it in there, just nice and slow retrieval, and he just came flying out after it. It's so cool when you get to see the bass doing that. All right, so we made it to the end of this canal, and it gets a lot shallower over here, and you can actually tell that the water is actually moving this way to the main canal. So common sense tells me that they're actually draining the canal right now, which makes sense. They always do that during hurricane season here in Florida. So I think what we're gonna do is there's an intersection all the way on the other side. We're gonna switch over from this little brush hog creature bait slash thing to the tube and see if we can catch anything on the pink tube. There are two peacock right here guarding fry, and I need to figure out how I can hook them, because all they're doing is just swiping at the bait. They're not like putting it in their mouth. They just come up, they swipe it, and then that's it. I'm also dealing with rocks, so I'm trying not to get hooked up in the rocks either. Oh, I got him. Oh, I got him. He bit it that time. Oh, that was sick. Oh. Oh, okay, you still got a lot of fight in you. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, Jesus. The power in these guys' mouth is just incredible. Oh, look at that. Is that not the most beautifulest fish? Beautifulest, is that even a word? Look at that thing. That thing is gorgeous. Oh, okay. Ow. All right. You're gonna go back? Are you gonna make it? Just hold on. I'll get you back in there. Oh my gosh. See, like I was saying, they were just swiping at it. But that guy finally took a chunk. There's still another one down there. They're kind of both the same size, so I can't tell if like one's a male and one's a female. I wonder if I can grab the other guy. Let's see. Let's get rigged up again because he tossed my bait. Let's see. The other guy just snapped. Just ate this one for a quick second. This one's a lot easier to see because it's not, the brush hog is black, so it's hard to see in this dark water. But with this being pink, I'll be able to see if he swallows it because it's going to disappear. Oh, okay, so he's still biting at it. Come on. This will be so sick if I snag into this one too. Oh, so close. And just like that, up in the rock. Nice. Oh, okay, got it out. Yeah, see, it's like hard to get these guys because they're up in the rock. Oh, almost slipped and died. All I need is for him to just have to time it just right, and I can grab him. Come on. Come on. Oh, man. If you guys have ever like sight fished before, you know what I'm going through right now. This is so cool. I really want to see if I can grab him. He like watches it go down and pecks at it and then turns away, and then I can't get him to bite again. So it's just like Every time I cast, it's just one like I just get one shot. Oh, he's, oh, come on. We can do this, we can do this. Oh yeah, no! Oh, I hooked him. The hook didn't stick. Is he still there? He's still there. Yeah, still biting. That is crazy. I sticked him with the hook and he still is aggravated enough to want to get it. Oh, he swallowed it that time. Oh, okay. Let's see. Come on. Where'd he go? He disappeared. Oh no. I don't know where he went. I don't see him anymore. Oh. Maybe he had enough. Might have stressed him out too much. Yeah. Looks like he left. Oh no, wait, he's over there. He's up in the weeds. Let's go over here. Oh yeah, he's still swiping at it. He just got a little smart on me, that's all. Oh my gosh, dude, now I gotta fight with the weeds. Oh yeah. Come on, guy. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to punch through the weeds to get him. Oh, I got him. I finally got him. He ate the... Let me help you out. That is freaking awesome. This is the second one. Little bit skinnier, maybe not eating as much, but pretty close to the same size, I would say. Oh man, they're just so beautiful. Look at the colors on that. All right, buddy, time to go back on your own. Go ahead, keep going. Keep going, you got it, you got it. Slide, slip and slide, woo! And he's back. Okay. All right. That was awesome. Now we know this thing works. Now we're gonna head to where we were originally going and see if we can hook into more. All right, so for that peacock bass, I had open hook on this, but the canal that I'm fishing has a lot of weeds on the bottom. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a Texas rig type of thing right here. So I'm just gonna hook it through like so and just fish it like that. And hopefully this will work. It should work, I don't see why not. But it's just gonna help me stay out of the weeds a lot more. Still gonna present it the same way. Hard jerks up and down, up and down. It's the same, I did the same thing with the peacock. So it was off camera, but I dropped it down. He swiped at it and missed it. So I jerked it really hard back up, and that got him excited enough to put it in his mouth. And the rest was history. So there's a little intersection at the end of this like little part of the canal where there's a lot of like still water. And I think that since they're draining the canal right now, all the water is just gonna push all the bait fish and bass to this intersection. And since like the intersection splits up, it kind of spreads out the current a little bit better. Creates a little like pool for these fish to feed and eat and feed and eat and feed. And yeah, so hopefully once we get down there, we can hook into some more. Man, that was so cool. Well, just as I expected, it is super shallow here. But I don't know if you guys can see, so there's like a break off that goes that way, and there's a break off that goes this way behind this little corner, and then it goes all the way out to the main canal. And there is like a dip here, so it's like deep, 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 and then it gets super shallow. So there's like a little pool right here. But I did a cast or two, and the only thing really here is a gar. So I don't know if the rain has like washed them out or what, but we're gonna give it a few tries, and hopefully we can snag into something alive, preferably. Now, unfortunately, that's all I caught for the day, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.